This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck as a 2006 Ford F250 crew cab, and it's two-wheel drive. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's an XLT, which is cloth. It has 91,600 miles, and it's as nice driving as it is looking. It's got a few real minor cosmetics going on, and that's about it. I mean, by cosmetics, I mean like rock chips and stuff. We bought it from a new car dealer from Jim Click Ford Group. They can't sell anything that's 10 years old or older or has over 100,000 miles. This one barely got to the 10-year mark, and it's under 100. And they were dying. I was watching their used car manager there dying when he was selling it, and it was kind of funny watching him in pain because he knows it was going to look like this and he could sell it himself. But they can't get financing for their used car buyers through their financing plan when they're in those areas, the 10 years old or older. And this one's exactly 10 years old by model year. They're already selling the 2016s, and this is an 06. So that's why we have a shot at it. Anyway, when we get them here, we do a 2-hour video, 2-hour inspection. Not 2-hour video, that'd be really boring. In that inspection, we do the wheels off, driving, fluids, and all that was wrong was that the scanner said it needed number 8 glow plug. This is about the best maintained vehicle we've ever bought from anyone ever. Usually it needs an oil change, it needs something. This one needed a glow plug. So, and that's just because the scanner said so. It wasn't driving like it. So, it's got tires that are probably, I don't know, 30 to 50% tread. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna show you what's going on. My brother's gonna take it from me next when I'm done with this video, and he's gonna do 40 to 60 HD pictures. That'll give you the ability to zoom in like this. I mean, I don't know, $10 worth of Ford red, and that's about all you need in about maybe 15 minutes of time, and you'd be good. Touching it up, and that's about all it needs. If you even want to do that. I don't even know if I'd bother doing that. It's got a tonneau cover on it. We've got it open just because I can't open it with the key at the same time I'm doing the video, but it does close and it does lock. And it's not up for a reason. It's not broken. It's just when I'm doing these videos, it's very hard for me to do the two-handed thing on things that are that heavy, and that tonneau cover is heavy, so it's kind of open a little bit, cracked open, so that I can get it open and show you. A couple little dings here and here. Looks like that'll come off. I don't know what the detail shop was trying to prove there. And the struts work on that tonneau cover, which is beautiful. Usually, it's a beautiful bed liner too. This thing is a nice truck. This is your basic, well-maintained, I would guess elderly person maintained because of the way it looks, truck. You don't see trucks like this that belong to 25-year-old people. And unlike most diesel truck buyers or owners, he was able to keep it off the drive-through post at the Jack in the Box. It's a pretty truck. It's got a remote. Let's see if that works. Yes, it does. I'm gonna fire it up. We're gonna go under the hood, show you what's happening under the hood. All right, let's see, miles. 91,631 miles. We're going to be looking for Ford stamps on both sides of the core support and on both fenders. That'll tell you that they're the original parts. I'm also going to open up the oil cap and check on blow-by, see if there's any blow-by here, or how much there is. There almost always is a little bit. And in this case, of course, there's no blow-by. That's a beautiful thing. No blow-by, of course. see. There's your Ford stamp right there. There's your Ford stamp right here. Stickers where they belong. I do see remanufactured, so at some point recently it's gotten a new alternator. There's your Ford stamp there. There's your Ford stamp there. It's a nice truck. I wish they were all like this. It'd be a beautiful world. It'd be pretty damn easy. I wouldn't need anyone in my shop. That's for sure. Interior is better than the exterior. Nice. Some Ford mat. Nothing going on underneath it. Beautiful. Give me about 50 of these and life would be good. Let's see. Seat forward, back, down. Let's go up first. It's all the way down already. Up, now down. Tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, tilt down. Seats work perfectly. Just thought I'd show you the Carfax in this thing. It's kind of a good one here. Whoever owned this thing, frequent service at Ford dealer. These are all Ford dealer services. Oil change, oil, battery replaced, oil. At 66,000, high mount brake light bulb replaced, tune-up performed. Let's see, 83,000 recommended service done, and then at 86,900, rear brakes replaced, brakes checked, brake rotors resurfaced, wheel bearings, hubs replaced, front brakes beds. So it had a full-on brake job and hubs at 87,000 miles, 4,000 miles ago. You have a wheel lock, you have a manual, more Ford mats up front. This is a hell of a truck. Boy, does this make my life easy when I love these trucks when they're like this. Life is so much easier. There's nothing going on here. Nice and boring. Boring videos rule. Alright. Driver window, passenger window, passenger rear window, driver rear window, door locks, mirrors, out, in, up, down, other side, out, in, up, down. Mirrors work fine. Seat back, seat forward, seat up, seat down, tilt up, tilt down, rear seat up, rear seat down. Gosh, and I can tell you by the way this bolster feels that he probably weighed about 130 or 40 pounds, the previous owner, or she. All right, because this bolster's not all broken down. There's the tow haul on and off and on. Air, ice cold. All the settings work. I'm gonna leave it right there because I'm baking right now. Center console, nothing to report there. What else we got going? Radio.
Asking about in his
CD player. Better put a seatbelt on or we'll get a ringer going here in a minute. Alright. It does have cruise and tilt. I already tried the tilt. Tilt it down again a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're going to go for a ride. Let me turn this air down a little bit. It's probably blowing on the mic. Let's drive. That's reverse. Perfect. Let's go for a ride. All right. This truck, if you come to drive it home, you're gonna have to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fee is $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if you fly in here from a state with a tax rate of say 3%, and you're going to drive it home, you're going to pay 5% tax. That's our 2% city tax plus your 3% state tax and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once you receive the truck, by shipper, you're going to take the title that we will send you, and you're going to go get plates, and whatever taxes or fees are due in your state, you pay them. So once we receive your wire, we will fill out your title with your name or company's name and address. We'll notarize it. We'll scan it into your online file. We'll also scan in the envelope we mail it to you in. You'll also be able to find in your online file the title we got from the new car dealer. In the ad itself, before you buy it, you'll be able to click on the title and see the title that we have in our name now. Once we get the title from the dealer, we put it in our name. And what else? Let's see. Deposits. Once we have a deposit, I gotta kind of go slow here because the cops have been pulling people over in front of the school a lot. So I don't feel like getting that ticket. I think it's a big one. Plus I don't want to run anyone over. That would be a bigger one. Deposits. Deposit's $500. Once we receive your deposit, we will put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Okay? Until then, it's for sale. Please make sure you get your deposit in. Once we have an agreed upon price, get your deposit in. That way, no one will get in front of you. No one will beat you to it, and that's the way it works. Why people make offers and go back and forth for hours and then don't make a deposit is beyond me. But if you're one of those knuckleheads that does that, you're probably sitting in your boxers in front of your computer all day eating Cheetos. We don't want your business, okay? We want adult business, okay? We're trying to run a business here, so please make sure that you get a deposit in. Don't waste our time. We're not wasting your time, all right? Last thing I'm going to say, God, this is a nice running truck. It's got a great ride. Last thing I'm going to say is on warranty. The guys who built this truck at Ford gave it X amount of years and X amount of miles for a reason. They didn't know what was going to happen after that many miles or that many years. They built it. If they don't know, there's no chance that we know more than the people who built it. Okay? If it gets to you and it needs an injector, then take it for an injector. This truck is in fantastic shape. There was zero blow-by. It runs great. It rides great. I say, you change the oil, you change the filters, you're going to be good forever. Obviously, 6.0's the weakness is the EGR. Everyone knows that. Everyone thinks that because that's their weakness that the other trucks don't have weaknesses. Trust me, Duramax has weakness. Cummins has weakness. We have them both on our property, and I tell people their weaknesses. This one is the cheapest of the three to deal with, and the best way to deal with it is preemptively. This one doesn't need an EGR, and it might not ever need one to fix that. But if you wanted to, we do offer that service. We give you what's called a bulletproof EGR cooler, which is an aftermarket EGR cooler, and it's very good, and a Ford oil cooler. So you get them both, the EGR cooler from Bulletproof and the Ford oil cooler, new fluids and new gaskets for $1,900, which is about at least 60 or 70% less than you would pay retail. In some places they're charging $4 or $5 grand for that, which is retarded and should be theft. They should probably go to jail for that. But if you want that done beforehand, before it ships out or before you pick it up, let us know. $1,900, we'll get it done. That is only for people who buy cars from us, all right? If you're somebody who thinks they can get it done by just driving in your 6.0 in off the street, you're going to pay at least $2,900. So this is just for our buyers, okay? Really nice truck, but just, realize that we don't know. We're not Nostradamus. We don't know what's going to happen to it next week. If we knew what was going to happen to every vehicle, in the future, we'd just buy the good ones at the auction, never make any mistakes, and we'd be billionaires in a week or two. We don't know. So there's some risk involved. If you don't like risk, don't buy from us. This is a hell of a chance, though. I like this truck a lot. Thank you for your time.